Tyree Taylor, a mountain of a man, but standing across the ring from him, Champions Trailer Park's finest, Big B, looking to make an impact here and pick up his first victory in Limitless Wrestling after an impressive showing at the 2020 Vacation Land Cup against Rip Bison.
Yeah, and Randy, I know how you work with a lot of these individuals, and when they impress you on their first showing, it sends a message to you that you believe that they have something that they can bring to the table that will elevate them on these shows, because otherwise they wouldn't be here. And not only do you see a mountain of a man in Big Beef, but you see someone who can be a legitimate contender.
Absolutely. I mean, he took the fight to Rip Bison. I've been watching this dude for a long time. All across the Midwest is Big Beef, and I feel like 2021 is going to be a big year for that man. But kicking it off with a victory here in Limitless Wrestling, that would certainly solidify a callback for him, another flight to the great state of Maine, and seeing him back in action once again. But Tyree has been someone so impressive on the road. We saw his debut against the Prize City OG Alec Price, and man, that's such an impactful debut. You don't see those all the time with everybody because it's so easy to get lost in the shuffle with so much going on, but Tyree Taylor has stood out on the road.
And I don't think it can be slept on how bad Tyree Taylor has wanted this opportunity, a chance to showcase his skill set on a Limitless Wrestling pay-per-view, and now he has a chance to do it against a human boulder.
I mean, he was so close to doing it just a few months ago at the end of 2020.
What a shame.
And yeah, I'm sure. Vacation Land Cup qualifier just falling short, but we saw him. The road season 3, as we said, defeating Mac Daniels, getting back in the win column, and he needs a big victory here.
But he's very agile for his size. 6 foot, 330 pounds out of Brooklyn. And what you learn on the streets of Brooklyn is you gotta be ready for anything. And Tyree Taylor proving that already.
You don't see many 330-pounders springing right back up to their feet
you
like that.
You certainly do not. But I wonder if that gets to his head at all. I wonder if his knowledge that he can do anything would ever put him in a position where maybe he overexerts himself on this stage. I hope for his sake that's not the case, especially against someone like Big Beef, who's going to make you pay with big forearms like that.
Wow. Meaty forearms being thrown back and forth. Neither man can really rock the other, though. Ooh! Right around the throat, and Tyree Taylor returning the fave.
I believe you call that the goozle.
The old goozle? I love a goozle.
Now the southpaw strikes from Big Beef, and now they're just trading blows. Randy Carver, this match was made for you.
Oh, yeah. Right up my alley. Big Beef, though. Driving a knee in the midsection. Ooh! And a skillet like chopping Tyree. Returning.
Ooh!
Wow! Two hands connecting.
I believe you refer to this as the big clothesline with both of them out of the ring. I believe you refer to this as meaty men slapping meat.
Yeah, meaty men falling out to the hardwood floor. No panning out here at the Yarmouth Amvex. A bad landing for Beef and Tyree, just spiraling over the top rope. And both men making their way up to their feet at the same time.
Crowd firmly behind Tyree Taylor here, Randy.
How can you not pull for this guy? Such an impactful superstar here at Limitless Wrestling, but needs the wins to back it up. Ooh! Using his head as a weapon.
But then you think about Beef, who came in and impressed so much in his debut match here. He knows that he gave it his all and he still came up short. You have to think that a win is about a lot more than pride here.
Of course. I mean, for both these guys, it's about getting a call back. It's about coming back and solidifying your spot in Limitless Wrestling. Because on these big shows, you know what? We've got 8 matches on the main card.
There's only so many spots.
Absolutely.
And Tyree Taylor has this opportunity. He can't lose that spot.
Ooh. Big B firing away. Quite a push for him to get back on the Limitless main card. As Tyree driving a knee into the abdomen of Beef, and I don't like the look in his eyes.
No, I don't either.
You gotta be kidding me.
Got his arm clutched around Beef's big head. Oh,
those are some big feet, and there's not much room on that apron, John.
We saw them go outside the ring.
Jeez. Teetering up there and raking the eyes.
I wouldn't want to be Eric Greenleaf right now.
How do you contain these two?
To be fair, I'd never want to be Eric Greenleaf, but...
That's fair. Oh, come on now!
Okay, Greenleaf's got to get things under control
Those
here.
dirty fingernails seeping into the eyeballs.
Yeah, from the trailer park. I think he probably uses one of those like doggy cleaning devices to get underneath those nails. It's not going to be very effective.
I don't think Big Beef has ever heard the word clean. Firing away at Tyree, who's now draped over the middle turnbuckle. A precarious position for the big boy from Brooklyn.
What's Beef thinking? Oh!
Wow!
A Leonard leap from Big Beef.
Like he was shot out of a cannon.
As Tyree Taylor falls inside.
Eric Greenleaf right there to check on him because realistically his head could have careened off that steel ring post. He could be concussed. I gotta be real.
Reminder,
ran it.
You're watching Double Vision here on IWTV. John Alba, Randy Carver. This match, Big Beef and Tyree Taylor, presented to you by Fretzelmania. It's a podcast you can hear on Wrestle Addict Radio.
Beef screaming at those around ringside, giving Tyree a little time, but not much. Now choking him right across that middle rope. Throat first, gotta be tough for Tyree to suck any air into the body.
You know, I was talking to Beef before this matchup, Randy, and he was telling me he likes getting his opponent draped over the rope. It sets up for that beefy bomb that he does. And he's agile, just like Taylor here. Oh! Swallowed up in the belly of a whale.
Yeah, you're talking that beefy bomb. He loves to utilize the ropes, loves to throw his body around. And such a big dude to be throwing your body around, using it as a weapon. And just no regard for the safety of Tyree Taylor. These are stiff shots, stiff boots coming in at every angle. And Tyree, even in the corner, trying to fight back with a body shot, but Beef certainly has the upper hand.
But again, you know, where the ropes may be a place of reprieve for a lot of wrestlers, Beef makes the most of them. As he's got Taylor back into a corner, sending an Irish whip into the other corner. Charges.
Oh, but there's a boot. Tyree Taylor continues to answer, even though they're more few and far between now.
Ooh!
What the hell?
Into a cover?
Jesus Christ! He bounced off the turnbuckles, John! Check on him, referee!
And we go to a cover here. I mean, are you kidding me, Randy? How did Tyree Taylor muster out of that? He's in La La Land right now, let alone Yarmouth, Maine.
I mean, it's got to be instinct. I'm speechless, John. I'm absolutely speechless. He rocketed into the corner. Big Beef turning his body, just hurling Tyree Taylor, who was coming in like a freight train.
Yeah. What's he thinking now? Dropping the axe on the back. But Beef's beat up himself here, just favoring his knee a little bit.
He's beat up and pissed off. I think with such a hard toss like that into the turnbuckles, landing so awkwardly and such a gnarly landing.
You expect that to finish things off.
Of course, you expect him to be knocked out. You expect us to be calling medical personnel. That's a big man to be hoisting up, John.
Yeah, it is. He tried it on the apron before, couldn't quite get enough leverage. Now spins through it, foot to the face. Taylor staggering. Oh no. Oh my!
Wow! That's 330 pounds elevated and dropped!
The ring just hopped in the air, Randy.
Yes, it did.
Rolls him over, hooks the leg.
Tyree continues to fight. Continues to push forward in this first time ever singles collision.
I think Tyree Taylor recognizes the opportunity he has here, Randy.
Yeah, but at some point you gotta say, is it smart to push through, or do you have to live to fight another day, John? You're putting your safety, your health at risk.
You are.
Anytime you're in the ring with Big Beef. That's the truth. We saw it with Rick Bison, who did not walk out of VLC unscathed.
Tyree Taylor, a little bit of fight in him.
Oh, but those knees from Big Beef, quick and powerful. Uh-oh.
Reverses the whip. Beef's got an answer for everything. Oh my goodness, Randy! Oh.
Blocking the lariat and a kick sending him backwards. Big squisher in the corner.
There's that agility from Tyree Taylor. Look at that facial expression. Staggering his Beef. Cuts him off. Drops the elbow.
Right to the center of the back. Rips him away from the ropes into the cover. But only a 2 count from referee Eric Greenleaf. What a flurry of offense from Tyree, but he's got to keep it rolling right now. He really has to string some offense together.
He does, and he's getting serious right now.
Yep, that right arm raised high in the air. We've seen that discus lariat time and time again.
Here we go. Underneath.
Going behind, trying to elevate Tyree overhead, but that's not going to work.
No, that's not happening.
Oh, once again. Trying to rip him overhead, but Tyree putting on the brakes. Wow! Keeping hold around the head, twisting him to the canvas. Oh, man, just a 2 count.
Tyree Taylor has been so methodical as he's found this second burst of energy here. Taking his time, that everything Beef throws his way, and has an answer for it.
Beef can hardly stand at this point, favoring the knee, but Tyree Taylor still trying to shake off the effects from the onslaught from Big Beef.
We saw Beef struggle to get Taylor up. I don't know if this is going to work.
Oh my God! He's got him in the air!
Slides through.
Shoulders down, but Beef rolling through. Ducks the clothesline.
Oh my!
Muscles him up there! Here come the elbows from Beef back to a vertical base. Oh, and driving himself into the midsection.
Taylor down to one knee. He's gassed, so is Beef. And of course they are. They're standing up on the top. Oh!
Wow!
Step up enziguri from Tyree Taylor, staggering his
Look
Beef.
at him. He's teetering. He's teetering up there.
Humpty Dumpty might take a fall here, Randy.
No way. Tyree's gonna meet him up there. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. We got a lot of weight on these ropes, John Alba.
I hope you reinforce the ring, Randy. We've seen cages fall in Limitless Wrestling, and maybe 2 men are about to suffer the same fate.
Oh, my gosh. Teetering up there as Tyree's trying to take him overhead, but Beef fighting for his life. Headbutts galore, skull-to-skull connection.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yikes.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Oh!
Lariat from the top, sending Tyree crashing down.
A right hand from the Louisville Slugger factory. And Beef to the top rope.
Everybody out of the pool, John. Everybody out of the pool.
Oh!
What a splash from Beef. But Tyree kicks out.
And maybe, just maybe, that hesitation bought Taylor a little bit more energy to kick out of that, Randy.
Tyree says, "Is that it, you big beefy bitch?" Still more gas in the tank of the big boy from Brooklyn, but a boot right across the side of the face.
We're looking at a match of the night candidate here, Randy.
Let's see what Beef can do.
These 2 men, they want this so bad. Oh, no.
He just can't get him up there. Wow! What a strike to the side of the head.
The civil rights swagger from Tyree Taylor.
Nearly knocking
He should
him
go
out.
for a cover here, Randy.
He should.
He should go for a cover, but what is Taylor thinking?
Potentially has the match won, but I think he's thinking bigger, John. He's thinking kill shot. That civil right may not have done the trick. Pulling Beefster into position.
I don't know about this. We saw one big man fall. We're looking for 2!
Whoa! Nobody home on the moonsault from Tyree. Beef rolling out of the way just in a nick of time.
Beef to his feet.
Staggered. Oh,
Clubbing
my God.
blows.
Shades of Vader. Good God, what connection.
We call those knockout blows where I'm from, Randy.
Yeah, I think we call them knockout blows anywhere you're from. Wow! What a hard landing high on the back. Tyree Taylor, 330 pounds being thrown around like a rag doll.
And look where he ended up, Randy. Exactly where Beef likes it.
Not good news for Tyree. Here comes Beef.
The Beefy Bomb!
All of his weight running and driving himself at the back of Tyree into the cover. And that's all.
Here's your winner, Big Beef Gnarls Norman.